Coming to you live from the TFG Dallas studios in the Lone Star State. This is Late Night at TFG, featuring our star-studded panel of hosts. We have the lady of the house, Roza Mitchell, the resident funny man, Charles Moore II. And we have Lewin and Dwayne Martin. And finally, the host of Late Night at TFG, Lam Levity. Put your hands together and get ready for a heck of a show. Buckle up, smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't already. The show is beginning right now. What's going on, good people? Party people in the house to be.
Party people? What the hell?
Party. What?
I almost wanted to sing a rap. Hell.
For real.
Yo, baby, yo.
I was about to get my mic. So give me 16. 16
That's
fresh.
funny.
Right on. You pause. You know what I'm saying? It is great to see you guys. We've been out for like 2 weeks. We've been on vacation, you know. Mr. Wayne down at King Noble, he was in Beijing. Mr. Moore went over to Iran. And Miss Roza, she went to South Africa. And I went to Ennis. You know, now we all.
Why I gotta go to Iran? Why I gotta go to Iran? You could say Waxahachie or something.
Waxahachie.
To China.
No goddamn Iran. The hell? I ain't gonna get my head chopped off over there.
I went to China and I had fun, man.
Right on. But it's good to see y'all, man. I missed the family. We have so much to talk about. So much has transpired since we last been on. I see some people already filing in here. What's going on, Mr. Anthony Brown Show? Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching us. Everybody hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. And we got a good show for you people tonight. Y'all ready to get this party started?
Let's party.
Yeah. All right. Go ahead, Ms. Rose. Let's bring in Ms. Rose.
It's the end of the weekend, but I still wanna turn up. Yeah, I still wanna turn up. All I want is to go again, but you ain't picking your phone up. Why you messing my head?
What's going on, y'all? Actually, I'm pretty glad to be back. I've missed y'all. It's okay. I can admit it.
We've been missed.
But in the midst of us being gone, I just been kind of working, and so this is about the time that I'm supposed to take set my boundaries for work and actually go out and take a quarterly vacation, reestablish my goals and stuff. So it led me to question whether anybody else did the same thing. When you get hired on a job or when you go out for a job, do you put those stipulations out there that, you know, hey, I need to take my family time quarterly, these dates and this date, I'm been totally just on my family? Or do we, our work lives are lives? So I want to know how important that is to an individual that's working for someone else, or even if you're an entrepreneur and you work for yourself, do you still take that time out to balance your family and your work life?
That's a good one for me, because I've made it a point to every quarter, I promise myself every quarter I have to go somewhere. I have to go on a plane once a quarter minimum. And I have to do that to keep my sanity, because once my 9 to 5 starts getting in the way of my peace, then it's a problem. It becomes a problem for me mentally. My 9 to 5 cannot get in the place of my peace or in the way. And if I start feeling like I hate the place and don't want to go there, that's a problem. I have to have my me time. So I think it's super important, to be totally honest with you.
So do you take time for just your me time and spend time with the family, or do you do those separately? Is that like a quarterly and a bi-quarterly, or how do you do it?
It's a little different for me, my situation.
Yeah.
I'm single. This is a new line, by the way. New line I just came out with.
Single.
Y'all go check out thesinglebrand.com, and I have all types of little hats and hoodies and such that say I'm single or approachable. or I'm ready to get flued out. Things to let folks know. Take the guesswork out on
Oh
you want
my
to get got.
god!
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not
You wanna
the
get got.
not the
Let them know you
flu.
want to get got. So y'all check that out. But
I hate
my
flu.
situation's a little
He's a
different.
city
But
girl.
that
He's
time
a
would
city
be
girl.
it'll be different. Me time is totally separate from family time. I want to make time for family time, but I also want to make time for me to fly, do a day trip to New York by myself, like I did a couple months ago, a 2-day trip to LA and be on the beach to do some riding and relaxing. I gotta have that me time for sure.
So Dwayne, I know it's a little bit different from you because you're military, so you're gonna always be at work. But do you ever take some time off to be like, look, I'm going this place with my daughter, I'm going this place with, my family, and there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I'm taking this time.
Well, I mean, to be honest with you, I haven't had a vacation in like going on 15 years. Like for real, for real. Like I haven't had one. Reason being is because deployments sometimes this stuff come up back to back. When I wanted to take one, um, I got orders to Korea like while I was in the desert. So I haven't had time to do anything. And then when I get here, come back here, I'm a sitting commander. So I got like I haven't really had the time, but I've made time within all that, and especially since my daughter's moved here, I've learned to make that time, even if it's just sitting in my chair listening to whatever crazy thing she got on TV, or taking her taking her to the gym with me, or taking her to play basketball with me, or taking her to watch some of our games. Like I find that I don't have to go to the wild green yonder to get peace. Like I find my peace with the things that are local and the things that I can deal with. Church is always a good thing. Like so, but however, I looked at my leave balance the other day and I'm pushing about 80 days. And when I come out of command, oh, best believe,
I'm taking the
chuck
time. Take the time.
I'm gonna
So
take
Char-
I'm gonna take about 40 days for real because I need it. Like honestly, mentally,
definitely.
I'm just there. But you find peace in different things, and my synergy is my daughter, basketball, weightlifting, and boxing. As long as I can knock somebody's head off, I'll be good.
Charles, you think it's important that you actually do take that time out to decompress?
It is
Like, is it
important, but see,
important?
for me, it's different. Am I still here?
Yeah, you still here.
You still there?
Okay,
Is
cool.
that a big giant
Okay.
bottle that
For me, it's different. I'm on this thing called FMF, and that's like fuck my family, okay? Because I really don't care. So like,
Lord help.
my mom and my daughter, yeah, like I'm always gonna do like whatever I got to do for them, cool. But some of my family, I don't give a shit because it's just a title, because like your title don't mean shit. It's just like like you got to add some kind of value to my life. But yeah, like I took a vacation, like a mini vacation to Vegas for a few days, so that was dope. I'm trying to go to Memphis, so we'll see. But yeah, you always get because my job,
Memphis off the
if I
chain.
die, like I know my job. Like if I die tomorrow, they gonna mourn me for a couple of days. Oh, so damn shame. And then somebody's gonna do my damn job. So it is what it is, though.
So then you don't? Do you feel obligated to your jobs, like as a whole?
No, hell no. I just got a raise, so no, I don't feel obligated to my job. No.
I mean,
I'm
obligated.
not.
I raised the right hand.
I mean, yeah, Dwayne. Yeah, I know you are. So yeah.
So then, would you? So I know, so with some employments, some employers they offer like parental leave, like not just for the mom, like having a baby or something. Would you take that time as a dad to actually go and take that time off, or would you be like, no, I'm gonna go back to work?
Heck
Or
yeah,
is it even necessary?
Hell yeah, it's necessary. It's necessary. It's necessary.
Now it's necessary. But you just said, Charles.
With my daughter, yes. With my daughter, yes. Everybody else, like fuck them. And they probably on here watching. So yeah, with my daughter, yeah, I'm gonna move mountains with my daughter. So yeah, everybody else, look here, everybody else grown. Like they'll be fine.
Thanks for joining us, Lloyd. Nice to see you.
Good.
Yeah.
He really was in Iran.
Yeah, you came back
was
at
a
the
bank
right
hop.
time.
Hey, look,
Look.
man, they let you off the plane?
Can you?
I guess he did.
Yeah, no, I can hear you. Was there any question?
Okay.
Yeah, there was a question.
Off the plane.
Okay, so
All right.
no, based off of what you said, I know you said that. Well, based off of what you said in the conversation, there's a lot of companies that actually offer, you know, the leave for a lot of women, and men get a quarter of that time. But that is one of the things that you negotiate whenever you have, whenever you start a new job. You negotiate that time for the father for paternity leave, right? Like myself, I've definitely taken paternity leave when my daughter was born. But yeah, that's one of the things that I also still to this day negotiate. So
you're the one that when you go into a job, you will negotiate the quarterly staycations before you even accept the position.
Absolutely.
I mean,
And then being honest with you, I would encourage people to get about their living conditions. Don't even worry about staycation. Just go to Africa. Just love it. Love it.
Like
lovely.
Get away.
You know,
see, but then people, yeah,
like a whole regulation. We get a alternate caregiver leave. Like I get 21 days off rip. If I was to have a baby, like I have 21 days to sit at the house, and it's free of charge. And if I choose to take more, then I just take more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I tell my team at my job, I say, y'all got a lot of vacation time, sick time, use it. I don't need a reason why you need a vacation. If you just tired or you just need a mental break, just use it, because I'm using mine. I don't need you to come up with a BS excuse of why you need to be off. Just bye. So
my boss told me that Wednesday. So man, you got like 50 hours of vacation time. Are you gonna use it? So right.
Yeah, fathers. I do agree. Fathers do need time to bond with the baby.
That's bonding time. You know, that's that. I'm holding that baby. And I'm like, yo, would you please stop crying? I have done everything for you. I've given you a bottle. I've rocked you. I've burped you. What's your problem?
And they be like, no.
Right. They like, no.
You have anything else, Rosa?
No, that was pretty much. Now, what other than the leaves that are offered usually, what leave do you think that y'all should be allowed to take besides the parental leave?
FMLA.
There you go.
Just
as a black man, I need that. As a black man, I need FMLA. Okay, it's dangerous out here.
I just think you just need to be able to have a lot of amount of time to use whenever you want without having to come up with some quote unquote legitimate excuse. I just want to be out. I need to be out.
So to talk about that real quick, do you know that in the European countries like England and France, they have mandatory 6 weeks vacation time? Mandatory.
Good. I love that.
But they're also taxed a lot too. So that's
they do. Look, you can tax me all day long, but if you're giving me you need to go on leave for 6 weeks. What? For real? Oh, holla at you. Just go on take
shit. I might not come back. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I mean, but I think that given the leave would actually encourage people to want to work for that job, because you're getting the flexibility, you're getting the time off for mental health, you're getting the time off for recoupment. You just to recuperate. Like you, if you're getting that, would that make you stay at a job?
Yep.
It will for me. I love that.
Yeah.
I realize that in this country we are. Sorry, go ahead, LeBron.
Oh, you can go ahead. Man, I'm wrapping
I realize in this country that we're a little bit too needy, right? We are one of these countries that tend to want more than we tend to give. So that's why we drain our employees the way that we drain the hell out of our employees. We ask a lot of our employees with the same. We have this less for more or less is more attitude, which is a really toxic way of thinking. And that's where this mental health, that's one of the reasons why people say they're burnt out. That's the reason why people say they need mental health days, is because we tend to overlook the human aspect of everything. And we tend to look at humans as machines, right? And we look at this from a macro level instead of a micro level. And it's therefore that's where the problem lies, right? So we don't respect ourselves. We don't respect the individuals to maximize them as a human, but more so looking at them to be a constant machine to keep the overall machine, which is the corporation, going. So
that is so true.
Yeah.
So,
and we have to remind ourselves, like, even when we're working for ourselves, we still have to take that time out for ourselves to basically do that reset. We do need a reset. We need to learn the work balance and the life balance, and not be afraid. Like, do it unapologetically.
Yeah, don't be afraid to go on a coke binge.
Yeah.
It's okay.
That's not what I'm saying, sir. All right, Lamar, you got it.
That's what you were saying. That's what I got out of it.
As we move on to the next segment, I just want to acknowledge the comments real quick. Thank you. Welcome, Miss Shantae, boss lady, Mr. Brendan Haynes, Rose. What's going on, Rose? Rose she be supporting, man. I appreciate it. Teresa Green, Teresa, you were just in the last show, the real estate show. Thank you for coming over. I appreciate it. Good seeing you, Mr. Kendrick. Anthony Brown's show was on the show before this one. Thank you for coming over as well. All right, let's move on to these sports.
Hello, everybody. Welcome. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever the hell you at. So, listen, y'all, there's a lot of shit going on in the world. There's a lot of shit going on in the world. But you know what? Fuck the world right now. We're talking about sports. So, okay, look. Sierra's corny ass husband, Russell Wilson. I'm not a fan. A good follower, but just a corny ass man. I'm sorry. Got traded from the Broncos, got traded to the Seahawks, to the Broncos for 2 firsts, 2 seconds, and a bunch of people that y'all ain't never heard of before. So, also, Aaron Rodgers' dumbass is back with the Packers. What else is going on? And okay, so hold on. We gotta talk about this. Tom Brady is back. Congratulations. Thank you, Mr. Haynes. I appreciate that. So Tom Brady announced his retirement, I believe, like 2 weeks ago. And he said he realized he don't belong on the sideline, so he come back to Tampa Bay. So I guess that's good news. If you're a Buccaneer fan, that's great. If you're not a Buccaneer fan, it's probably not good for you. And you know what? We got another breaking news here. Okay, this is something I just this just in. What the fuck are the Cowboys doing? I'm just curious. Like, what the hell is going on in Cowboy land? Okay, so for those of you who have missed it, of course we know the Cowboys sadly lost to my 49ers. My bad. I didn't mean mine. I mean the 49ers in the playoffs, in the wild card round. Because they tried to run the ball, whatever, 8 seconds left. But anyway, whatever. That's aside the point. So the Cowboys proceeded to trade Amari Cooper to the Cleveland Browns for a 5th round pick and a 7th round pick. I'm gonna say that once again. The Cowboys traded Amari Cooper to the Browns for a 5th round pick and a 7th round pick.
Wow.
Okay.
Well, the Browns good.
And after that, Michael Gallup, another Cowboys receiver. Hold on, I'll give you a chance to chime in a second. I'm sorry, y'all. But Michael Gallup, another Cowboys wide receiver, he tore his ACL in November. Okay, he tore it. Now, so that means he's gonna be out for at least half the year. But so what you should do, you can just sign him on a 1-year deal, something cap friendly. But the Cowboys get this motherfucker a max contract, max guaranteed, at least $30 million guaranteed. Like, what the fuck is Jerry Jones doing? And look here, man. If you see the Cowboys are doing the most to put themselves in the worst place. Shantae, look at they've been in the worst place. Look at Jerry Jones. Look at if you see now and got dementia, just say that shit. It's okay. Like, damn, it don't make you a bad person. It don't make you a bad person. But to you Cowboy fans on here, don't be ashamed now. Roza, Lamar, no matter how you try to fake it, we know you're a Cowboy fan. Shantae, look here, y'all might as well get y'all liquor, get y'all Fireball, get y'all tequila, vodka, or whatever y'all get. Somebody owes me cran grape, by the way. Get it from Jerry Jones. Hell, with his dementia having ass. But yeah, so to you Cowboy fans, how do y'all feel about this? Lamar,
I'm gonna wait till I'm gonna wait till they show up. I'm gonna wait.
They ain't gonna never show up.
I'm gonna wait. I'm just gonna wait.
Cowboys.
You gonna be waiting for a long time.
I'm not saying nothing bad about my Cowboys, because watch, they might surprise y'all one day. One day.
I'm not a Cowboy fan. Unless they in the Super Bowl, I'm not a Cowboy fan.
They're horribly blunt.
Years old.
I can't hear none of y'all when y'all talking over each other.
Oh, I'm sorry. What I was basically saying was, why are we talking about the Cowboys? What do they do? Why are we talking about a D-level student? Why? They are a horribly run franchise. Why do we continuously talk about them? It is
Because they're America's team. I
They
don't know how many
are
times I have to say that. Like, it does not
Let's stop
matter.
that line right
You know
there.
what?
It does
I'm
not
Canadian. Look at
matter.
I'm from
They
Canada.
are America's team. They will always be America's
Okay.
team. I don't care. I don't give a damn what the opinions are of anybody else. Look, y'all dog your own teams.
You know what? You're right. We are America. They are America's team.
No,
They are mediocre. They are mediocre.
laughing, Shante,
They're just below.
The Cowboys are like.
No, we're not. We're not gonna say nothing about no more about the Cowboys. Y'all worry about your own goddamn team. That's what we can do. Worry about your own teams. Worry about your own teams and your own managers.
My team right on my head.
Okay, Charles, I got a question. Are the
Go ahead.
Browns
What's your
good
question?
right now? And is Cooper going to make them
No,
better?
the Browns are. I mean, he makes them better, but the Browns are mediocre at best with Baker Mayfield a playing quarterback. He makes them better. I mean, if you're the Cowboys, like I get it, like you still gonna win the division because the division is horrible that they in. So I don't think but it's just a 5th round pick for Amari Cooper. He could have got a 3rd.
They got somebody
So,
in
I
mind
don't
or
know.
something? Who they trying to get? Deion Sanders' son?
I mean, they got CD Lamb. They still got CD Lamb. Michael Gallup gonna come back in the middle of the year. So I mean, but Michael Gallup is a number 3 receiver. Michael Gallup ain't nothing but a newer version of Alvin Harper. If y'all know who that is.
He was good. Has CD Lamb delivered since he been on the team?
Nope.
He ain't had a chance to.
Why you think y'all?
I think he's better. I think he has potential to be better than Amari Cooper. But it's the Cowboys though. The Cowboys fuck up good players. Hell, you ain't seen Dez Bryant here, and I don't know how long. So I don't know. I don't know what the hell y'all got going on over there. But anyway, in closing, the Cowboys ain't shit. Okay, Shante, I'm sorry, y'all ain't shit. Now, last but not least,
I'm about to get real offensive. Sorry.
That's good. That's something the Cowboys don't play. Offense. So anyway, like I was saying, now over the weekend, I don't know if y'all watched this or not, but this dude, oh my gosh, Lee Wood knocked out.
Hold on. Are you gonna say it without an F-bomb? You gonna say it without an F-bomb, so we won't lose no more money.
Okay, I'm sorry. Lee Woods gently knocked out Michael Conlon out the ring. Like like 4 to the Cowboys in the playoffs. But yes, it was a 12th round knockout. It was it was a great fight between these 2 white boys. And I love seeing white boys beat up on each other. So it was awesome. I'm sorry, Lamar. I ain't gonna say nothing else. But no, I'm joking, y'all. I'm joking. God dang. But no, it was a great fight though. Poor Conlon, he was winning until the 11th. But Shante, that's his fault. Okay, look, the dude who got knocked out, he was winning the fight. Okay, he was winning the fight. And for some reason, he wanted to knock out the ring. No, I ain't got a clip of that. I ain't trying to get sued. But no, what I'm saying is, it was a good fight. It's on YouTube. Doing, you check it out though. I can't, we can't post it on here without getting, the copyright.
It is.
It's a little more. Don't worry about it. It was a title fight. It was for the welterweight title in the WBA. But it was a good fight. And the dude who got knocked out was winning. I don't get it. He was winning. So that's all I got to say. But it was a good fight though.
When you get caught, you get caught.
Man, look here. If I'm winning, I'm running the whole damn last round. You ain't gonna hit me. I'm just like this. Yeah, you ain't gonna hit me. Hell, I'm winning the whole fight. Ain't no way you gonna knock me out. But anyway, that's what's going on here. The Cowboys ain't ish. But that ain't really breaking news. Hell, y'all know that by now. Russell Wilson got traded. What else is going on? And Carson Wentz got traded to the Commanders, the Tubi team. It was bad. He was serious. Shante, he's a boxer. He gonna be all right. He beat himself. Thank you. That's what I was saying, Shante. He beat himself. But that's all I got for sports. Thank you for y'all time. And the Cowboys still ain't crap.
Good stuff, man.
I want to say.
That's why you got muted, Roza. I saw that. I heard you. God don't like ugly, okay? God don't like ugly.
He ain't too fond of pretty neither.
That's fine, because I'm sexy, so it don't matter to me. So there, whatever.
All right, go ahead.
All right, cool. All right, thank you for welcoming me back home. All right, so we're going to quickly talk about Abbott Elementary. Abbott Elementary is a show that's created by Quinta Brunson, a Temple University alumni from Philly. Right. So basically, it's a show that highlights the struggles of the elementary school. It's a mockumentary, similar to The Office. If you haven't watched it, it's on ABC. Check it out. All right. So but what's dope about the show is that the network has partnered with some schools in Philadelphia, in Pennsylvania, Chicago, Minnesota, Michigan, and Los Angeles to create a book fair. Right. So I don't know if y'all know this, but how they do jails also in the public school system. How they do jails basically on they actually target grades from the third to the fifth, right? So what I'm saying is from third to fifth grade, they look at and this is the world, in the United States, they actually look at you. They look at third grade to fifth grade. I don't know why I'm stumbling along. Basically, third to fifth grade, they actually look at you and they actually say, all right, cool. Let's see what their demographic is. And that's how they create the jails, right? They say, all right, cool. We have X amount of percentage of Black students. And this is how many we protect based off of our past years of how many have actually gone to jail, not third to fifth grade, but in demographics in the past. And that's how they create jails, right? I don't know if I knew that. But nonetheless, right, it's very important for elementary schools, right, to actually have some teachers and some caring. So I just quickly wanted to go around the room basically and just ask, who was your favorite elementary school teacher? So myself, I had my Mrs. Duke. She was my first ever Black teacher. She was in kindergarten, right? She helped me understand that, hell, I am a Black man. I can actually do better than what I can do, and I should be the greatest that I am. So shout out to Miss Duke. So quickly around the room, who's your favorite elementary school teacher? Throw it in the comments too, by the way.
Mine was Miss O'Neill. She's Black. She was the first Black teacher. No, she wasn't the first Black, but she was a Black teacher that I had. Charles, you remember Miss O'Neill? I
remember Miss O'Neill.
She cried because I didn't do my book report because I used to be super shy, believe it or not, to the point where I would take a 0 before I would say a word in front of the class, and then I did the 70 from doing the handwritten makeup work. And so I didn't do it. So she chewed me out, took me to the hallway, and made me cry. This was what, 6th grade, 5th grade. So, but I've gained such respect for her for doing it. I started liking her. Actually, she's a tie with my 7th grade teacher, a white gal named Miss Jorgensen, who we went to the zoo, and I left my sack lunch at home, and so she ended up letting me have a piece of her sandwich.
Did it have mayo on it?
Look at that.
That's so sweet.
That's mad sweet. Dwayne, who was your favorite?
I didn't have a favorite.
All right, cool. Then we're gonna skip you. We're gonna go to Charles. Charles,
I ain't gonna lie, I'm be like Dwayne.
Dang, he just dismissed you, bro.
Right, cool.
None of them.
All right.
Great job, Charles. You like the Cowboys. All right, Rosa, yours.
So I don't actually remember this woman's name because I think it was like maybe kindergarten or 1st grade, and I was in Germany. And so I probably couldn't pronounce the woman's name if I tried, but I remember she was an art teacher, and she was the first person to ever introduce culture to me, and she wasn't Black. It was just weird. But she introduced me to Egyptian culture, to African culture, to Asian culture, to basically everything in art. And I remember what she did for me, but I don't remember her name. And I hate the fact that I don't remember her name, but she was the most memorable teacher that I ever had. And that was probably around 5 to 6 years old.
Was it Miss Cloggendoss?
Hold up.
I don't know.
I do have a favorite teacher.
All right, cool. Dwayne, what you got?
Mr. Lassiter. He was my math teacher, and he was in 6th grade, and he was our basketball coach. So yeah. I remember him.
That was a good one.
He's the one that like told me to never let someone tell you what you can't do, and always keep shooting, no matter what. Even if you're having a bad shooting night, keep shooting, because eventually one of them gonna go in. So I was like, and that's kind of like the moniker I've kept today. That's why I dropped I do my thing. 2-time CIAA champion up in here,
Look at that. So shout out to all the school teachers out there.
Keep shooting. I like that.
Keep your head up. All right, I know we little a-holes now, but we'll be great.
I am a outstanding citizen.
Wonderful.
I can admit I'm an asshole.
I'm a perfect guy. So
I sold crack back in the day, but it was back in the day.
Shut up, bruh.
Back in the day. Look here. Progress,
Oh
not
my
perfection,
God.
people. Progress, not perfection. Okay.
All right,
Oh,
so
man, you're terrible.
We're gonna jump to the last two topics real quickly, right? So number 2, right? I don't know if y'all watched these 2 shows on Netflix, Inventing Anna and the Tinder Swindler, right? Inventing Anna. If you have not watched that, go watch that show. That
Shonda
young lady-
Rhimes.
yes, it's a Chandra
Shonda Rhimes strikes
production.
again.
She, the lady that played Anna as from Ozark. That is a hustler. That's the true hustler. Not the Tinder swindler. That boy is something different. But I just wanted to know if you watched it, right? Long story short, how do they keep getting away with this? How do they? It's like, so basically, just long story short here, right? So you have in Inventing Anna, you have this young white girl with not the sexiest girl, not the most hustler, right? But she just found a way to get inside of this most elitist class based on a true story, right? Tinder swindler, my man basically went on Tinder, the dating app, basically convinced these young ladies that he is this finessing billionaire and to wire them money, right? So he went a different route of hustling. But I'm just curious, and he only got he only got like 3 years in prison, like total for all his crimes, right? And Inventor Anna, she only got I think it was 4 years, right? But long story short, how do they get away with this, right? Like we couldn't get away with this. I'm sorry, I could. But how do these people get away with this and get away with it and just keep going? I'm just gonna quickly go around the room. Go ahead, Lamar.
You talking about the Tinder swindler?
Any one of them.
I think that people want to believe people are genuine, even when they see the signs of somebody being an idiot. Like the Tinder swindler, it wasn't even believable stuff to me that this dude was telling women. To me, it wasn't even believable. They just wanted to believe that he was genuine to them. And I think that's just it. People are so desperate to be in love. I think that's it. That's all I got on that.
Cool, man.
Nah, they're desperate to lie to themselves. It's a defense mechanism. I done figured it out. It's a freaking defense mechanism because nobody ever wants to be lied to and nobody ever wants to be the bad guy. So what we do is we play this position in our freaking heads that tell us that this is what we want. So this is how we're going to get it. So, and then when it turns out to be a bad thing, then we're the victim. Because why? Because we don't want to be the bad guy. And it's not realistic. It's like I'm again big advocate for being authentically yourself. And if you're gonna be the bad guy, be the freaking bad guy. That's what it is. Don't sit there and put something that you should be accountable for on your own onto somebody else. That's misplaced. You're not taking any kind of responsibility for your part in it. So in Inventing Anna, I really actually liked this series because it showed the fact that she was a young female that's been doing the same thing that every corporate white businessman has been doing for years. And because they were in the position where they were the ones getting hustled, then it was a bad thing. It's not a bad thing when white America is doing it. You could switch the role even to a white female. She still had people behind her, like rooting her on and cheering for her. Like it's crazy. Let's just call it what it is.
She said, "Why are you worried about that?" And Rosa, can you wire me? Do you take wires?
Do I take? Yeah.
I'm dead. I'm dead.
All right, Charles, Dwayne, y'all got anything?
Well, my thing is, I haven't seen these 2 shows, but if you listening to the description of these shows, to go on Tinder Swindler, it's kind of like being catfished. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna give you what you want to know, I'm gonna give you what you want to see. I'm gonna put all that in, I'm gonna beef you up, and then I'm gonna show you who I really am. I think women sometimes are sheeple, and like Roza said, they want love. I mean, but that's anybody, whether it be a man or a woman, you always looking for love in all the wrong places. But I do believe that people want to be played, they have to be played, and they need to be played in order to, continue this cycle. And the inventing Anna, hey, homeboy, you just gotta play your business. You never, ever, 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 ever let somebody know. Like we have an old saying in the hood: "Don't tell your left hand what the right one doing." And that's exactly like how people get in and they dig into these people's corporations and they start to find out dirt. So now I got the dirt on you. So I know where the bodies is buried. I know where the shovel is. I know where the lawn darts is. I know where the closet is. I know where the lime is. So I know everything. So that's how I'm gonna keep myself afloat. But when you get caught, you get caught. So I mean,
Yeah, but even with these stories too, they're still making money off of this. They gotta pay
exactly.
somebody.
They gotta pay somebody. That's why it's like if I'm gonna pay you, I know everything. Oh, bet I'm gonna tell Rosa. So next thing I know, me and Rosa in cahoots to take down this business or to get this money. But at the same time, Rosa want more than what I was originally giving her. So I gotta pay you to pay the piper. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, come on, is anybody a real hustler? Because a real hustler ain't gonna tell you how they hustle. They're just gonna, So
yes, real quick. Thank y'all. Thank you to the folks that's in the comments. If you see about at least 10 people watching right now, hit that thumbs up button for us and let us know you're here in the comments. And we're going to, Mr. Wade, do you have anything else?
No, sir.
All right, we're going to move on. Miss Producer.
Welcome, everybody. It's the king. I just got out of my classified briefing for the day. I was just shutting it down and everything. So my topics that I like to talk about are the gun line, boss. Y'all ever heard about the gun line? It's the gun line. So Russia is really pushing the issue. And when I say pushing the issue, their airstrikes are coming dangerously close to the Polish border and NATO boundaries. What does that mean for the United States of America? It's about to get serious. Right now, the United States is kind of hands off. They're not digging into everything that's going on in Ukraine. But in these shellings, is like they like to call them, or in these attacks, they've killed over 130 people. Well, I'm sorry, I take that back. 35 people were killed in the recent attack this morning that hit close to the Polish border, 11 miles from it precisely. So that's a kilometer and a half for people that like to think about map reading. And then 130 people are in the hospital. You guys, do you think, or do you believe, in your opinions, that Russia is just taking this thing too far? Because now they're hitting critical infrastructures and heavy population. And even with this, they have asked China for military assistance. What do you guys think?
I think that Russia is saying they about it and trying to and calling America's bluff and the rest of the world's bluff. In my opinion, I think they know they have China as a support, because China's being very quiet about this, and very quiet. And if China gives them stuff, that's really going to tell a whole story, right? So I think he's purposely going over the line. Biden keeps talking about these. What is he doing? These
sanctions.
Sanctions.
First of all, they really ain't touching Putin's personal money. First of all, they hurting people over in Russia, hurting Americans, but not really hurting him. And if we think that his people revolting or whatever they saying in the streets is going to sway him, I think that's asinine to think that that's going to be the case. I think he's done. He's trying to build a legacy. He wants to be in the history books like Stalin and what's the Castro and what's the other guy? Hitler. He wants to be in the history books.
What's the other guy?
Right. That's what I think.
I think I'm a little bit on the fence now with some more information that I've found out, but I didn't know if anybody was actually looking at the conspiracy theories that were going along with this whole thing. I like conspiracy theories, but I guess the new one as of late was that his targets are strategic, and they were actually bombing the biolabs that were in the Ukraine that we fund, the USA funds. Did anybody hear that?
But I'm not.
Nobody heard that?
I'm gonna have to debunk that because we do not fund any biolabs. The only thing that right now that we possibly
Actually, it's not debunked because I looked up the research company that's actually there, and it is
you talking about Marriott,
the research company that's in Ukraine is funded by different countries, and that's where they send the pathogens over there to test, to make cures and stuff. But what Russia said on their newscast was that they strategically bombed labs that harbored dangerous pathogens to that different countries were using to experiment, and that probably the U.S. had something to do with the distribution of these pathogens to different countries. So that's on their feed. That's what they're putting on their news.
Of course. I mean, so right now, that's what Russia wants to do. It's called information war. That's what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
So,
they're also saying the Ukrainians are a bunch of Nazis.
Yeah. Can we talk about that? I can't. I'm not gonna cuss, Lamar and Shantae. I'm not gonna cuss. But if Ukraine, okay, the sister was on the train. They kicked her off the train. Come on now. They blow up.
Look at her. You did see it. Okay.
Look at Putin, whoever in charge over there. Blow it up. Okay. Blow it up, knock it over. I don't care. They kicked that sister up with the baby off the dang train. And I want to cuss so bad, but I'm not gonna cuss.
It was a black chick got kicked off a train.
Yeah, they were saying that you know how like people go over there for like school and stuff or business, they're on visas. Well, whenever they were getting the Ukrainians out on the Poland border, and I think on what was the other border? Well, they were trying to, I know it was Poland for sure. They were trying to cross over. Yeah, and the troops there were keeping the people of color off the Africans. I'll say Indians and the people from India. They were keeping the people from India off the train, and they were keeping the people from Africa off the train.
I did see something like that too, which is why I said at the whole beginning of this, I couldn't pick a Ukrainian out in a lineup if you gave me $1 million to do it. My thing is either be a part of helping them or get the hell out of it altogether and stop talking to us about it. Stop sending billions of dollars over there of money that y'all act like y'all don't have for stuff over here and send it over there all willy-nilly, all easy. That's the part that really pisses me off. Now, if we're going to be a part of it, let's go over there and bomb somebody if we're going to be a part of it. If we're not, let's get the hell out of it and quit wasting money on somebody else's country.
If I was just going to sit there and say, hey, put whoever wants to go over there and fight. We'll give you a free visa to go over there and help the Ukraine. That's what he's doing. Now.
Okay, I need y'all to let's not be cavalier about that, because we go over there and we bomb. That's what Putin wants. He wants this smoke with the United States. He wants to show him, hey, I'm really the strongest man, right? We would start a war, right? I'm not even going to talk about the slow walk that we would do. He's doing this for the United States to kind of push his buttons.
You think we would lose that war, even though I hear they got more nukes, but do you think we lose that war?
As a cold-blooded American, we will not. We will not.
I mean, like realistically,
you got NATO all around for one. You got NATO all around. The only way we would lose that war,
I agree,
China gets involved, but I don't see China. I would hope that China wouldn't. It would mess up China's money too much for I think them to get involved. That's why they stand so quiet. They're trying to play behind the scenes.
No, they got Africa to worry about right now. That's why they quiet.
And Taiwan.
Man.
And Taiwan, yeah.
All right. Well, that's good. So let's move on to the next little briefing that I got. The survey says, well, in a recent surveys and recent polls, POTUS approval rating, excuse my language, has risen 5 points.
Really?
However, I know. However, through various polls and various surveys, his average for people for him has been right at 41%, and then against has been 51%, with a net approval rating of -9 points.
And this the whole populace, or is it just Democrats?
Yeah, this is the whole populace. This is the American people. And the biggest worry for American people right now is it's not so much as the war. It's not so much as what's going on in Ukraine and gas prices. It's what are we going to do to get our economy better? That's what the worry is right now. What's your guys' opinion on the polls being fluctuating? And do you think it's going to continue to go up? Do you think it's going to go down? Or do you think it's going to taper off at a certain point?
I didn't get my survey card, so I don't know who they be surveying. But
Yeah.
it'd be lower, to be honest with you, if I was surveyed, because I think he's doing a horrible job, to be told. I think his priorities are jacked up. I think he keep giving a couple of the things, give the black Supreme Court justice nominee, got the black vice president that they keep sending out to look like an idiot, ill-equipped, putting her on all the hard stuff to make her the fall guy, in my opinion, to prepare her for running for the election to be the president. I think he's doing a horrible, horrible job. What's he doing with student loan debt? Anything?
Nah.
Nothing.
He forget.
We just in billions over there, though. We just in billions. We just in billions to Ukraine. Okay.
Charles?
Man, look here. I'm just waiting for the old dude to die. Okay, I'll say this again. Look here. I don't wish death on nobody, but look, if you're going to heaven, what's the big deal? So, look, I didn't vote for him. I voted for Senator Harris. So, I'm surprised. Damn, it should be at a 30% as far as I'm concerned. Because, I don't know. Ugh, Lord. I don't know, man. He just needs to sit down somewhere, go to a retirement home, and play some bingo or something.
And he's declining.
Wait, so that tells me that you didn't vote in the last election? Is that what I'm hearing?
What'd you say?
You voted for him. Nah, Charles said he didn't vote for him. He voted for Senator Harris. So that
yes, I voted for Senator Harris. I didn't vote for him.
You didn't vote in the last election. The last president.
Yes, I did vote, but I voted for her. I didn't vote for him.
Oh, okay.
Only reason, he got it. He got people's vote because of her, in my opinion.
Because of her, because of her.
He ain't. So we ain't even gonna talk about either one of them. But nah, they his approval rating is gonna be what it's gonna be. And I'll say that in a way where he hasn't done it. I'm been disappointed in our current president. He got taken out.
Correct.
Nah, but amen. I agree, Brady.
I'm not impressed by him. I'm very disappointed. He had one. I mean, he gave us, a federal holiday. He gave us Juneteenth, something we didn't ask for.
Ooh, we got that anyway, so it's okay.
We got it anyway.
We got that anyway.
But whatever. Keep giving us stuff. You know what? So if he's giving us stuff that we didn't ask for, I'm not asking for student loan forgiveness. That's what I'm not asking for.
We still
like that's what I'm not asking.
Horrible.
So my last thing is, you guys just go on YouTube. I think I sent it to the boss. Go on YouTube, and there's a video that we all need to watch. And I'm not gonna curse because Lamar told me not to curse, and told Charles, but
he did not to curse. It's okay though.
No, I'll put it in the comments. Nobody saw it, so I have to say it out to everybody.
Yeah, it's
like, y'all so funny, man.
Y'all stupid, bro.
Okay, good. Continue. Continue.
So it's because I'm black. Like, I want you guys to go look at this video. I think I put it. No, oh yeah. Did you take it out, Lamar?
Probably not. I don't remember.
No. I wonder, can we if we have it, I want.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sorry.
Oh my god!
You didn't for me to play on the show, right? I'm hoping not, because I damn sure didn't boot up nothing for no show.
Oh well, I'll just tell you about it. So
they gotta go to the producer.
Yeah, they gotta go, Madam Producer. I know I put it in there, but it's fine. So there in New Jersey at a mall, there was an 8th grade boy that stood up for one of his friends against his white kid, and he was thrown to the ground maliciously, knees in the back. Yep, the mall incident. Yep, say it right there, Shantae. Knees in his back, handcuffed, abused, while the white kids is looking over him like, haha, got you, N-word. While the white police officer moved him over, you sit over here, Johnny, while we roughed this the N-word up. And my thing is, we talk about police brutality and like back to blue, but the crap is still going on, and it's like becoming more prevalent. This was an 8th grade kid doing what he was supposed to do and defending his friend.
What's going on?
I'm laughing. I'm gonna tell you why I'm laughing. I'm laughing because I'm about to say what I'm about to say, right?
Oh Lord, it better not be nothing crazy because I can't cuss. So go ahead.
So 2 things. Number one, that other kid, he was also a person of color. He was an Indian. And then
the kid was white.
White. He was white.
He was white. No,
he was white.
He was white.
Hold on. To ask Dwayne, the only military person here. Are you telling me that
Roza is too.
Are you telling me
Roza is too?
Oh, and Roza, I'm sorry, and Roza, I apologize. Are you telling me that those cops were trained properly?
Oh hell. Okay, honey.
I need to know military personnel. Were they trained person? I just need to know. I'm just a regular. I'm just a civilian.
So where this trained? Okay, so I'm gonna say this.
Right.
I don't care if you trained or not trained. There is a big difference between I'm black and I'm white.
Mm-hmm.
Why in the HE double hockey stick did it take 2 police officers to rough up an 8-year-old boy that's black, who's obviously well educated, well spoken, and well versed? Because if you hear him talk, you understand. And then they sit the little white boy down like he was a victim of some sort. Training ain't got nothing to do with I'm about to play.
What y'all said.
No, and I'm gonna stand by what I said. Police officers, any personnel that's especially doing security, you're trained to do exactly what they do. Now, what people are getting misconstrued is the tactical part has nothing to do with an emotional response. That has nothing to do with it. That's not what I'm talking about. When that situation with the cops and them shooting an unarmed black man in their apartment with a no-knock warrant, they were executing that warrant exactly how they were trained to do. This instance is a bunch of assholes being fucking assholes. Okay? There's a difference. Sorry.
Roza.
My bad.
No, there's not a difference.
How?
That's $1.
How is that different?
There's not a difference.
I'll pay it, man. I'll pay it, Lamar. I'm sorry.
Everything is in emotional intelligence. Emotion drives it.
That's $5 more. Don't worry, we got you. All I'm saying is, look here. Only one of us said. I didn't mean. Look here. I'm sorry to interject and intervene, but look here. What Dwayne said. Look here. I ain't say nothing about back in no blue. That was the guy with the Bill Cosby sweater on who said that. I didn't say that. Just want you to know that. Go ahead. Continue with the show. I did not say that. I ain't back in no kind of blue at all.
Let's go.
But go ahead. My bad. I'm sorry. But go ahead.
This had to be an after the show topic because that's some bull crap. The way I 100% say that, man. That's some bull. Like I think you got some shit. Shut up, Wayne.
Yeah.
That's $10
All right. Next topic, please, sir. Next topic.
No.
Lamar, what you got? Lamar, what you got?
Hold on. Before we go to Lamar, hold on. First off, our 2 military personnel cannot stop person. But number 2, it's the emotions that drive the physicality. That's all it took. It is emotional intelligence. They did not have it. They were not trained. Boom. They're not properly trained.
Okay, you're right, Lloyd. You're right.
No,
that's all he needs. That's what he needs to hear. He needs to hear it.
I don't need to hear it. I know.
He ain't right.
Oh Lord.
Go.
Oh, you got the video. You want to play the video?
Oh Lord.
Put the video up.
Look, you got my sciatica.
I got the sciatica.
Throwing him to the ground. When police arrive to break up the fight, a female officer pulls the white teen away and pushes him to the couch without handcuffs. While the other officer presses the black teen to the ground and kneels on his back. The female officer also...
At what point is that okay? I don't care how much training you got, bro. At what point is that okay? And then you just...
That's my point. My point is they weren't trained.
No.
It has nothing to do with them not being trained. That is a knee in the back. That is an actual move.
I need to tell you. I want to Unless you talking numbers, we ain't speaking about the right things. Switch up on my nigga for a figure, that's not like me. Baddie with a body in the lobby, she like nice things. She used to.
What a move, Lamar. Good. What a move.
I don't know what's my topic, man.
Lord, order the court. DL Hughley versus Kanye.
I got 5 minutes. All right, so DL Hughley and Kanye are going at it. Did y'all hear about this?
Yes, it's entertaining too. I'm here for it.
So
I like
basically,
DL Hughley.
You know, I like DL Hughley too. DL Hughley basically said that what Kanye is doing to Kim or was doing to Kim is basically dangerous and it's stalking. And if he were to do it to his daughter, he would do something about it, which I 100% agree with what DL said. Kanye took offense to that, basically saying that he got enough money to harm DL. Basically, and he can find out where he lives. And then he found out where he lives and then told everyone that DL lives in Calabasas.
Oh, wow.
So I think Kanye's probably going to be in jail sometime soon, if not in the nut house, because the dude is off his meds
Probably both.
and he's going a little crazy right now.
Brother.
Don't you think you ever get to a point like that you're just like Charles says, F the world? And maybe Kanye's hit that moment where he's just like, I don't care about nothing.
I don't understand how you do that with billions of dollars.
Something wrong with him, man.
But it's like we tend to defend Kanye, right? We're not separating. We separate the artist from the person. And we keep saying, oh, he makes great music, but right? No, this man needs to be treated as anybody else would. Like he gets on IG, he berates his ex-wife, he berates his ex-family. He talks about whenever something doesn't go his way, he tries to use the slave mentality, right? He's talking about DL Hughley is a slave. Hey, my man just needs to calm. No, he doesn't. He doesn't need to. He does do whatever he wants to do, right? Because he has the money he has that privilege that's not getting him in trouble. So anybody on this call couldn't do what Kanye does. But Kanye needs to understand that. I said Kanye has. If anybody on this call or anybody on this show did exactly what Kanye did, we'd be locked up.
Absolutely, and he should be. I'd be very surprised if DL does not take it that far to pressure. He should. I hope he does.
Man, DL
to tell where to live is dangerous.
Did he tell the address or just the city?
He said the city, but you know Kanye don't stop, so he's gonna continue. I don't understand how you have this much time. You've achieved greatness.
Everything.
You are a top artist. You got billions. You got your fashion crap. Your shoes that look like clouds and mess. You got all the stuff you want. What happened to the religious Kanye that was doing the Sunday service? I'm confused. He's turned into a monster. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Now, and what's the name? What's the dude? James. What's the dude? Kim's boyfriend name? Pete Davidson.
Pete Davidson.
Yeah, Pete Davidson.
Pete Davidson not back it down. He basically said he'd like to see him one-on-one from what I saw on the MTO. You need to take it. I don't know how true that is.
Brent said he lied on Jesus.
he
lied on Jesus.
Yeah.
He lied on Jesus.
So that's the story on that. We'll keep following. We'll see what happens with Kanye and DL Hughley. What we got next? Condolences to the family. God dang it, I got 2 minutes. Condolences to Tracy Braxton's family, Tony Braxton, Tamar, Trina, and Tawanda, and the mama, Evelyn, and the daddy, whatever his name is, for the loss of Tracy Braxton, who's been battling cancer over the past year. And nobody knew. Well, I think some of us knew something was going on because she lost a whole lot of weight and was posting pictures, and people were putting a whole lot of ugly stuff in the comments. I may have asked what was going on, but I don't think I said nothing too ugly. But we knew something was transpiring. And but we lost her. We lost her last week.
Yeah.
So, condolences to the family. What we got next? Let me rush on through. Juicy Smollett.
Juicy.
What? Oh Lord.
Juicy.
Juicy got 150 days in jail.
That's it.
He got 5 months is. Yeah, 5 months in jail. And on his way out, he started yelling.
Lord.
I'm not suicidal. I'm not suicidal. And he got to pay some money too, restitution and $50 fine or whatever. I'm not suicidal. I'm not suicidal. And then he's talking about stuff he did for the black race and for the LGBTQ. If something happens to me in jail, I'm not suicidal. He about as crazy as Kanye is, in my opinion.
He is
on the same level.
Like I'm just, yeah.
He's still feigning that he's innocent when there's proof. The judge even said, "Dude, you perjured yourself for 5 hours on the stand during the trial. We proven lies, and you still trying to act like you're innocent." Matter of fact, there was reports. I got less than 30 seconds. There were reports that he was at the bathhouse with one of the dudes that he paid to do this thing, stroking
Not the
each other.
bathhouse.
What?
The bathhouse.
They still got them?
Allegedly in the bathhouse with one of these guys, relationship, like doing some circle stuff. But that's all.
They were just bathing. They were bathing.
I can't.
There's a receipt from the money, from the stuff they bought.
They were doing the sugar scrub.
Yeah. So he's going to jail for 150 days, and he's requested to be in solitary because he think they're gonna Epstein him. But I'm not sure who exactly he's expecting to come at him. Well, he think Chicago police because he wasted their time. I mean, he's paying the money. I don't know who he think is after him, but he's trying to act as though he's a
Nobody.
Who you
say?
Nobody.
I mean, he about to be somebody's bunkmate.
Oh, he definitely about to be somebody's girlfriend, but he might not have a problem with it. But that's all I got.
He ain't got.
This has been the show.
He ain't got no problem.
All right, y'all. This was fun.
Yeah, this is fun.
Any final thoughts, y'all?
Oh Lord, make sure that you're taking time for yourself. Take the time out unapologetically and learn how to balance your work life and your home life, and it's okay to take time to reset.
Yeah, my advice is go to Africa. Go visit Africa.
I ain't going to Africa while China's there. I'm good.
Nah, they always gonna be there.
I heard they don't like us over there.
No,
they don't.
No.
They do not.
No, they do.
They do not.
I just came from over there. They do. Okay. And the dope.
One part don't mean the whole thing. Just like one cop ain't bad, right?
Hey, that's y'all. That's on y'all.
Yeah.
Hey, you said Back to Blue on you too.
Hey, Back to Blue, man. Hey, they're doing a phenomenal
My final thought is, look here, gas is $4 a gallon. So if we dating or talking, if I come up to your house, we kissing, we hugging, rubbing, kissing on something, okay? Gas $4 a gallon. That's all I'm saying. Okay, $4 a gallon.
Is that right? That's not premium. That's not premium, right? Because I know premium's $5.
No, either way it's high. Either way it's high.
My final thoughts are like, let's just hope we don't have to go to start this war with Russia, because I really ain't got time to be pewing and all this other stuff, man. I ain't got time. And on top of that, I don't feel like wearing a gas mask every day because they're gonna use chemical weapons. Period.
Wait, real quick, hey, Dwayne, if we went to war, would you have to go?
Real quick,
yeah.
Oh shit.
Mr. Producer, I got a question. I want to ask the military folks real quick. So I heard, and tell me if I'm wrong on this, that if there's a war, if they're attacking military bases and stuff like that, and important like financial places, they're not hitting residential spots, right? Is that the case?
Yeah, they're killing civilians. Like some of their airstrikes have hit like houses and local areas. Like a couple of their airstrikes hit a ambulance like a week ago that was carrying people to the hospital.
So you think that'd be the case if we went to war with Germany? They'd be hitting. I mean, with Russia, they hit our residential spaces versus just bases and stuff.
They already tested out Georgia.
I don't think they have. I mean, if they really wanted to reach out and touch us, I don't think they would. I think they would launch a nuclear warhead before they launch a IBCM. I mean,
what's the difference?
That's a nuclear warhead and an IBCM, an intercontinental ballistic missile. A nuclear warhead is called nuclear fallout, and then we'd have to probably launch one right back. So, I mean, from what's been said, and from what Russia and us and Russia, we have enough nuclear warheads to destroy the world 25 times.
Yeah. All right. Well, all right, Miss Producer. It's been fun. Thank y'all for tuning in. This has been Late Night at TFG. If you would go
Charles is in trouble.
check out.
I had
No, not-
one. I had one.
What you got?
Go ahead, Lamar.
How you doing?
Oh no, you good. Go ahead.
They I lost my train of thought. Go check out all the other shows. Tomorrow we have TFG Tonight with Brendan Haynes and the crew at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Tuesday we have TFG Sports Media with Mr. Kendrick Henderson at 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm trying to remember these. Thursday we have Forgive Us Later with me, Charles, and DJ at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. All right, and then sorry. Then we have TFG Faith tomorrow. What time is TFG Faith? 6 o'clock, 6:30, something like that. Go to TFG Faith for a little religious medicine for yourself, so you can get saved. And then Friday we have the Real Estate Insider, my show, where we look at real estate, celebrity houses, and then again on Sunday night we do this all over again in real estate.
We'll be back.
I think that's all. I hope I didn't miss nothing. Thank y'all for tuning in. Have a great night.